Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Fiona Waddell, and welcome to the Energy Report for September 29th to October 5th. If this is your first time here with me, welcome. I work with energy. I am the creator of the frequency method. I am a Reiki master teacher, psychic, medical intuitive, and teacher. So I am here today to get you set up for this beautiful week ahead. So for channeling, when I was tuning in beforehand, you'll see in the graphic um, a wave. I just feel like it, but it was a wave, not like we were part of the wave, and there's light at the end. And I feel that this week I just kept, I've been feeling this for the last 2 days. There's this pull. We're being pulled towards purpose, pulled towards what feels aligned, and we're being called to respond to it. But for a lot of us, that pull, that energy, that leaning into it is very much, it's going to require you to tune into your flow. And what the heck, you hear this a lot. What does tune into your flow mean? And when I talk with my guides in the council, it's very much an energy of, when was the last time you stopped and checked in with where you want to go and how you're going about it? We get so stuck in with A plus B equals C, and we have tunnel vision, but we forget that it's just beautiful flow and shift around us, that nothing is solid, and that we have free will, we're sovereign, we have the ability to shift things. And for those that do tarot, the energy is very much the hangman. It's this energy of getting flipped upside down by your foot and being forced into a timeout to get a better perspective so we can head towards our plan with more ease. And when I see tune into your flow in the water and the pull, it's there are great opportunities ahead. We just need to literally just stop and breathe. We're moving too fast. We're moving too fast. I just keep getting that over and over again. We're moving too fast. I get reminded that too. We're moving too fast. So when I get this sensation of just tune in to the flow, it means just stop and just do some square breathing and check in. Like, is that goal that you're headed towards still worthy of you? Is that still worthy of you? And the steps that you're taking to get there, are you learning? Are you leveling up? Is your vibration rising? Is your heart expanding as you're doing it? Or do you feel like you're sacrificing too much? Because we're not meant for the no pain, no gain energy, because that doesn't suit us in the end. It leads to conflict and dissonance with the no pain, no gain. Trust me, I was in the wellness industry for over a decade, and more people came out ill than they did actually well. So and I've seen it in real time. So we're very much in the energy of, if you are struggling and like fighting or feeling like you're swimming upstream, then you're in the wrong stream. Um, so this tuning to your flow is taking a step back and saying, like, yes, I want to get to X. Is that still worthy of me? Is that for my highest good? Do I genuinely want it? Or is it I'm going after it because for all the wrong reasons, essentially? And how am I getting there? Am I stepping on people as I get there? Am I denying who I am in order to get there? Um, yeah, it's very much am I staying in one spot, but with these dreams and aspirations of getting there, but I've put myself into a timeout and I'm playing the victim. So this energy of tune into your flow I feel like this week is the week to step back. It's almost like we're getting a breath. We're being given a moment to breathe. We don't have to rush. I know it's month end for a lot of people in businesses and such, but find a moment to stop and breathe. That was the image, that was the energy, because it will do you no good. So tarot this week, where are my tarot cards at? I thought I just had them on my table. 1 second. going to play with the rider weight today. Just pull 3 cards. Was teaching a class, and I hope I've shuffled the major arcana back in properly. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. The cards align with my channeling. So the opening card is the 3 of Wands, followed by the 7 of Cups, followed by the King of Wands. So I'm just doing that for those that read can go right off the bat. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. So right off the bat, we're opening this week. The energy is the 3 of Wands, which is get out into the world. Get out into the world and be seen. You have knowledge. You have skills. Do not doubt yourself. Whatever dreams or desires you have a knowingness to get you to where you've been. You've been doing a lot of your homework. You know what you need to do. So this is a get out into the world card. That's why he's standing there looking out. He knows when his ships need to come in and when to come back for the most prosperity. So this is an action card, but it's not an ego action. It's you have been well prepared, which is the 2 of Wands, the card before this. So you are well prepared to get out into the world and act and be seen and do and be your truth. Followed by the 7 of Cups. And this is the do not give up card, in my opinion. See, here he comes. The cups represent what we love or interests, psychic, creative pursuits, communication, connections to others. And 7 is like kind of like a shake-up card, an awakening. So here he is standing, and he's got these 7 floating cups in front of him. And some of them have like positive love, eternity, kindness. Um, and then others are filled with a snake, a, a dragon lizard. Some are not nice. Let's put it that way. And so he's standing there and he's like, and in a way, he almost can't fully see what's in the cups either. But right behind that, behind those clouds, is his dream. Is his dream. So this is the card of not cutting corners, in my opinion. You just address one thing at a time. You know, if you got a gnarly snake that you got to deal with, you call and get some help. Get the snake deal. You can't avoid that snake. You got to get over here. You got some jewels and a boon, and yes, you get that. Take that, enjoy that. That's going to fuel you forward. Each one has a lesson or an element that's going to help you to get to your goal. And on a whole, it may seem overwhelming, but the truth is, if you break it down one by one, you will be successful, and that's tuning into your flow. you know um if you come across that snake, don't let it get in your way. Just call someone to come capture it. Know that it's not in your wheelhouse, but at least you addressed it and just didn't sweep it under the rug. So I love this card. This is the don't give up card. The don't give up card, but you can't cut corners. Just deal with one at a time, and you'll end up on top. Followed by the King of Wands. The King of Wands to me is mastery of actions, and it's actions the self makes. Um, and he is phenomenal at looking at the big picture and looking long term. He's not so good with the details. That's not his strength. He's got people for that. That's why he's the king. He's got people for that. So that's why I was like, tune into your flow. Tune into your flow and make sure the steps you are taking are aligned, because maybe some you aren't meant to handle on your own. You might need to call in some help, or you might need to shift your path a little bit, but not to give up on you moving forward. And also checking in on your long-term goal, because he does turn out to be successful. He is dramatic, he is wonderful, he's fiery. He's also protected. He's got his wee fire salamander back there as well too. And it's just how can I say this? He's got a contentment energy about him compared to some of the other kings that seem a little aloof. So when I see this, I get excited because this is looking forward. This is the king of action. the king of speaking your truth and being true to who you are. That fire, that throat chakra. Um, with the Radley Valentine deck, this is the King of Gabriel. Um, so tooting your horn. So I get excited when I see this. And so we have wands at the beginning, which is the action, get out there, and we're supported, we're not alone. And then the don't give up card, which requires you to tune in. So when I look at this, yeah, we're definitely on the right track. And the only way to get to where we want to be is to slow down and be present, is essentially what this is saying. And then if we couple this with Radley Valentine's Angel and Aura's deck for an oracle card this week. There we go. The card we have is Divine Magic. Of course. Of course. And so it's kind of like for the 7 cups, we've got 7 beautiful colors to balance us out. So it's all going to work out. I see the 7 and 7 right there. That just fills my heart with joy. Wishes, goals, dreams, accomplishment. The only reason I pulled cards is just so you can get a visualization, but this is in alignment with my channeled message. So it's beautiful validation for me, but also for you. I've repeated this message now 3 times to you. Trust your divine magic. Know that you have all the tools and the skills to do it. Stopping for a moment and being present. And I'm seeing this wishing well. You have to stop and turn the wheel of fortune. Turn your wheel. Turn your wheel and make it happen. You are in control of your own destiny. And so when I see this in this whole combination, it's a beautiful energy of no one else can get you to where you want to be. You don't have to do it alone, but it's your energy, it's your frequency, it's the state you're in, it's the choices you make that are going to get you there. And the key here is we have a lot of wands energy, which is truth, being true to who you are. Um, People pleasing or doing it just because you said you would. Sometimes you need to bow out of things and just be honest with people about where you're at, because it will help you and help them as well too. So, yes, it looks like a week of decisions and slowing down so you can get to where you want to be. There might be some dream shifting for some of you. You might be like, oh, I wanted this, but you know what? That's not worthy of me now. I'm a different person. I want to go for this. Yes, it's totally doable. Definitely doable. It's within your energy field. You've already thought of it. You're already feeling it. You're already imagining it. Now it just needs to catch up. So that's the energy for this week. If you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, leave a comment because I'm here to serve. I will be back next week to share another reading. I also have links to my community as well too, and I've got free stuff and a free Facebook group and all of that. So I'm here to serve, and I'd love to hear from you. Take care.